Hello, Dollar General friends. I hope you're enjoying the biggest penny list of the year. I hope you found lots of penny items already, and I hope you're going to find some more. So yesterday I went shopping. I went to 10 different stores and I found 336 penny items. So in this video, I'm going to show you footage of all the places that I found penny items. That way maybe it helps you find some and inspires you to look in some places you might not have thought of before. The first place I'm going to recommend you look, which might sound obvious, is where the items were originally. Go to the seasonal aisle and check where the items were, because some stores actually don't pull the items at all and forget, or they have new employees and they don't know they're supposed to pull the items. So yesterday, case in point, I walked into a store and I found a full 4-foot section of Halloween items. I filled up my entire cart to the point that it was overflowing and ended up getting over 200 items in one store. So never forget to check where the stuff was originally. It might just be sitting there waiting to be found. The next place you want to check for penny items is still on the seasonal aisle, but look at the new seasonal sections and try to find the old stuff that's mixed in with the new stuff. So here you see the fall items. I noticed pops of bright color, which usually means Halloween, not fall, and that's how I ended up finding 3 of my penny items. The pot holder was mixed in with the fall ones. There was these pumpkins back behind the wooden pumpkins, so I knew they were Halloween, and there just happened to be a random Halloween hair extension back there. You have to look in regular seasonal stuff and find the pennied out seasonal stuff that people have set down because they decided not to buy it. Here's another example. You'll see I was walking through the Christmas section, lots of Christmas items. In there, in the middle, is a random citronella candle. This is a unmarked lawn and garden penny item, something you can look for. These come in lots of different sizes, so you definitely want to keep an eye out for them. And then, once again, here I am walking through the Christmas section, and I noticed they had mixed in a lot of Halloween socks with the Christmas socks. So just look for the stuff that doesn't fit in with the new seasonal stuff that you know is the pennied out stuff, and that's how you're going to find these deals. Another place to check on the seasonal aisle, or any aisle for that matter, is the clip strips. Clip strips are these display pieces that you see hanging off the side of the shelf. This one was full of green dot fly swatters. When they go to clear the shelves, they tend to pull things off the shelves and not notice the other displays. So check clip strips for any type of hanging penny items that could have been missed. Here's just another example of somewhere that I found something thrown in. The regular Christmas candy, make sure you check for Halloween food items and Halloween candy items that got left behind. These pumpkin Oreos are a part of the Halloween markdowns. I found 3 of them. They are a penny a piece. If you find the orange creamed regular Oreos, the Halloween versions, they're a penny. There's a few candies that look like regular shelf items but are considered Halloween candy. I found these Skittles on a grocery end cap, so make sure to check any end caps that have groceries and regular candies, and even check the regular candy aisle for any missed Halloween items that might have been thrown in by customers. Another seasonal display you're definitely going to want to check is wherever they have thrown their extra grilling supplies from the spring and summer season. They've probably put them somewhere and left them out in case people want to grill turkeys. And mixed into these sections, you will find this Kingsford grill cleaner, and there are a few lighters that are also ringing up a penny. There are a lot that are full price. You definitely want to use your app to check, but you can get lucky and find pennied out lighters mixed into the charcoal sections as well. The next aisle I want to encourage you to look on is the seasonal toy aisle. This will be the aisle that's full of miscellaneous random toys that they've put out for Christmas, the kinds that have stars and dots on the tag. And when you walk down this aisle, you're very likely to find some pink square toys that have been thrown in and been missed by the employees when they were pulling items. And if you get lucky, you might even find some random yellow dot accessories mixed in. I found some pink square stepping stones, a swim toy. I found some ink pens and a random ink pen bucket. You really got to look everywhere if you want to find penny items. The next kind of obvious thing you're going to want to look for is the cardboard displays that you know originally held the items that are now a penny. I found fidget toy displays still in the toy aisle. Most of the fidget toys were gone, but you can still find them if you're lucky. They might still have some penny stuff inside. I found one penny ball left in a display. You also might get lucky, like I did in this store, and find the school supply displays. You can find ones that are still full of all the workbooks and coloring books and things that are on clearance. You just have to keep an eye out. There's also a purple Crayola display that you'll want to look for. Just make sure you keep your eye out for the displays in case people have mixed in other stuff that's on sale or left stuff behind to find. These are some of the items that the employees are going to have a hard time finding. Or they just may not know this stuff is on the list, so there's a good chance you're going to find those items still left behind. The next section you're going to want to check is the accessories. Some stores have the accessories section next to the clothing items. Lots of stores no longer carry clothing items, so you might find this on your toy aisle, or I've seen it on a furniture aisle before. The random section is usually hidden somewhere in the store, and it's full of purses and keychains and wallets and hats. You want to go to that section and you want to really dig around and see what you can find, because it's really hard for stores to pull all the accessories. They get mixed up. It's really easy for them to leave stuff behind, so you're really likely to find the yellow dot stuff still sitting on the shelf with the other blue dot things. Honestly, the messier section, the better, because if it's messy, that means they probably didn't dig through it and clean it up, so you've got a good chance of finding some accessories mixed in. You also might find these up next to the register. I found a whole display of earrings near the register at one of my stores. I didn't record that because the cashiers were standing up there and I didn't want them to ask what I was doing. But that's another good place to check for accessories. The next section you're going to want to check is the regular clearance section. There are items that the employees don't realize are seasonal, and they might mix them in with the clearance items. A good example, this foil pan. There are 3 different foil pans that are ringing up a penny as spring and summer stuff. You just need to look for the gray labels. I only found one, so I've only got one visual, but you may see them in other penny groups on Facebook or on YouTube, and that will help you figure out which ones to look for. And then you might just find random seasonal things like these patriotic solar bobbleheads. I found 3 of those in one store stuck in the clearance section. You just never know what you're going to find over there that customers have thrown down and employees have missed when they're pulling penny items. The next thing I do want to show you real quick is I checked out on UScan, and as you see, the Halloween items are showing up 1 cent in the system, but the other seasonal items are showing up 90% off with an additional 9% discount basically. So as you see, it rung up 10 cents, but to the left you can see that it says less promo 9 cents. So it did ring up a penny, the seasonal items that weren't Halloween, all the green dot stuff, the yellow dot stuff, all of those things, but it's hard to tell. So really don't watch how they scan individually, just watch your total. If your total is going up by a penny, then you know it's ringing up a penny. I feel like that can be kind of confusing, so I did want to throw that information out there in case that helps anyone. I hope this video helps you out, guys. I hope that it gives you some good places to look for some penny items. I hope that you have lots of success this week, and until next time, bye!